Simmons is in the building, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's go on. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, how you doing, man? Thanks for having me. I recently started this comedy thing. I actually took the stage for the very first time about a month ago.
Okay.
And I got some pretty good reviews on it. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified though doing it. It's a lot different when you see people doing it on TV.
Yeah.
And things like that. I mean, they're professionals and they make this look very, very easy. But when you go up and you're trying to, your job is to try to make people laugh, and you got 50, 60, 70 people looking at you and they're all expecting to be entertained, you'll be surprised at how quickly, you'll be ready to tear yourself up. Okay. Like I said, I went up there and I think I did a pretty good job. I got a lot of really good reviews, and I believe that's what brought me here to this barbershop here today to interview with you guys.
So, ladies, I know you got some questions for him. Go ahead.
So, Rick, where was your first show at?
Well, my first show was in Washington, D.C. at the Phoenix nightclub. I believe the address is 2434 18th Street at Phoenix nightclub.
It's live, so we got to do what we got to do.
But it's all about.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what made you want to get into doing comedy, and how long have you wanted to do it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's something that I've been wanting to do for actually a couple of years now. I actually do a lot of theater in the DMV area, and I was sought after for the plays that I've done. I've done about 5 or 6 productions. Each production that I've done, I didn't actually go out looking for the work myself. People actually came and found me, which I think is a good thing.
Okay.
Because it says, what I get out of that is that I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
The last production that I did, we had sponsors like Carolina Kitchen and a few other big name sponsors that you all have heard of. But the production actually ended up getting put on the back burner.
Okay.
When it got put on the back burner, I was disappointed in that. But from that point on, I decided, I said, you know what? I don't want to wait to join other people's productions. And that's what got me on the comedy stage to begin with. And I'm pretty excited about where it's at.
Let me ask you a question. Like, as far as your influences, like your style, because no matter what, we all have somebody that influenced us or made us feel like I can do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly like who have you dialed into or who came from the past or even current that actually inspired you?
When I actually went up there to do my very first act, I didn't really have a style, anyone's particular style that I was actually thinking of mimicking. I kind of went up there and I just did my own thing. And then when I had a chance to go back and look at some of the footage and the material, the person whose style I realized, it's like, wow, I can't believe that style is sort of like my style, would actually have to be Martin Lawrence, who's from this area.
Yeah.
And
Roosevelt High School, you already know.
Roosevelt High School, right? And so,
you know it.
Absolutely. And the things that kind of made his, the reason why I think my style kind of mimics his is because when I look back at how he entertained on stage, he was able to communicate and talk with the audience and get them to connect with them.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just about what he said, but it was about how he said it.
Yeah.
And I noticed that when I was up on stage, that's just sort of how I felt. I noticed I was pacing left and right, and I was able to connect with different people or whatever, and I felt like they was able to connect with me. And like I said, when I look back at the material, I was like, wow,
I just had to ask because, I want to come and support you the way you supported us today.
Okay.
But I don't want to get there and, you got a D.L. Hughley type of thing going on and you start trying to bake me. I'm in the front row like, God damn, dog, I'm trying to support. You're baking the shit out of me.
No, it's funny because even when I got into pretty much trying to pursue this career, I was wondering if I would even be good at it because to be honest with you, frying people really isn't my thing.
Okay. We are doing a double duty today. There's an event going on inside of the barbershop as well as the grand reopening outside of the barbershop. So we got a lot of ins and outs. That's why y'all hear 2 different DJs going on and so on and so forth. Porsche, Tiff, y'all got any more questions?
I just had a quick question about comedy because I noticed that a lot of people always say when they see somebody that's funny, they're always like, oh, you should have been a comedian. Has anybody ever told you that, or did you always consider yourself yourself to be funny?
You know, when people say that we were funny.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one thing for somebody to sit up and say, "Oh, you're funny," and there's another thing to actually believe in yourself and take the stage and say, "You know what? I'm confident enough that maybe I can do this." So stepping into it, I didn't necessarily look at it like I was funny, but I did look at it like, you know, I felt like I had a gift to be able to talk and connect with people.
Okay.
And then sometimes just maybe say some funny stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So, where can we catch you? Let's get your social media and all that type of stuff.
Well, you all can follow me on Instagram at Rick_Simmons.
Okay.
1. I actually just got the page up and running a couple of days ago, so it's still under construction. But if you was to check it out, you know, you can check it out today, but in about a week, it'll have a lot more material on there.
Okay.
A lot more things, because I want to be careful about the information that I put out. I want to make sure that I put out some really good information that's going to intrigue people to come and check me out. But I don't want to give people too much, because then you all are going to know what I'm saying, what I'm all about.
Exactly.
So, you know, I'm just being real careful about what I put on that page. But yeah, you can check me out at the Phoenix in roughly about 2 to 3 weeks. I've been talking to one of the hosts there. His name is Neverson. And I've already been back in contacts with him. He told me that I can come anytime that I want.
Okay.
So that was like a really, really good look. I mean, he don't know it yet, but I'm trying to make that my spot. I know they got a lot of different people that come through there or whatever. But for me personally, I'm trying to become an attraction at that spot. I mean, this is something that they just started doing, like I said, as far as with the amateur comedy.
Shout out to Rick Simmons for coming through, man. Comedian.
Thank you,
Local for the meantime. When he blows up, we'll never be able to say he wasn't on our show. So that's what's up, man. We about to go ahead and take a quick break, and we coming back with our last and final guest and a live performance from my man Flint Morse. We'll be right back with y'all, man. Like I said before, Three's Company. Like I said before, we get up out of here, man. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do something really special that I've been wanting to do every time we perform, as far as this radio show, because it's what I call it is an online reality radio show. So, without further ado, we're gonna do it just like we had Jim Kimmel or whoever. We have Flint Morse in the building, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start his track right here, and it's called On To Me. So without further ado,
got a text saying meet me at 12 at a hotel downtown. I see you there, thinking she's trying to do something special for me. Her presence is enough for me. She said bring champagne, your favorite kind, motel bring two, so we can unwind, drink one before you get to me. I love the way you get a little tipsy. Door open, lights low, and the mood smooth as well. Look around and down, rose petals lead me down. Got me to the bedroom, I see. She laying there, half naked, looking lovely, ready for me. She's on to me. She's on to me. Work of art and a beautiful physique. I want her body up all on me. She's on to me. She's on to me. Need it in her, I'm the match she needs. Sexual content is hot for me. Take my mind off things. Take the tension off my body. She my stress reliever. Yeah, she a keeper. Got me in the zone, baby. I'ma give you what you want. Deep is around, I'ma go. Let me in the mood, baby. Let me make love to you, baby. Close the door and turn the lights off. Turn the phone off. Don't need no interruptions. My intentions on you. Let me show you what I'm about to do. I love that beautiful sound.
That's what's up, man. Y'all make some noise, man. We ain't got a bracket people in here. Everybody's outside for the party, but listen, we're gonna make sure that we put this up on our YouTube channel, man. Flint Moores is in the building, man. Go ahead and take a seat, man. Let's get a quick interview with you, man. Listen, first of all, that song right there, that's an original, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's some good lyrics right there. I'm all about lyrics. You know, so I do this thing on a different level with the band, you know, but we love original music. So when I hear anybody in this area doing original music, I love it, man.
Thanks.
I love it, man.
Thank you very much.
So, ladies, go ahead and get some questions going. I got my questions. Go ahead, ladies.
First of all, that was a nice song. You said you wrote that?
Yeah, I write all my music. Well, I have two people that helps me write. My cousin Jerome and one of my producers is Odell. Up Top Entertainment. He helps me write most of the time.
Okay. How long have you been singing or doing music?
I've been doing music, well, writing-wise, I've been doing it for about, I want to say from like 2009 is when I really started it. Like, but actual singing and stuff, I've been doing that for a long time. But actually, like to sit down and actually write a song and go in the studio and do it took about like 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your genre of music is R&B for the most part, then?
R&B, hip hop. I guess they got a new genre called trap soul or something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I guess what's name started that? What's the guy name?
Bryson Tiller? Was it
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller started it, so I guess it's like I guess you want to put your heart out on your music. I guess they call it trap soul. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that.
Do you have anything like out any mixtapes, any singles, anything like that?
On To Me is on iTunes right now.
Oh, okay.
That's Spotify, everything else. I'm trying to get it on the radio as of right now, but you know, connections and everything. So I'm just starting. So I'm trying to actually get it there. Like I have a bunch of connections, so I do the connections myself.
Okay.
So it's like I go out and do a show and hey, you know, that's a single one. That's mine. You want to put it on the radio?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Have you done any of the radio showcases? Like I know PGC has a showcase that they do, and then they bring the winner in for like an interview and play their song on the radio.
I missed the one that they did with Raheem Devon.
Okay.
So I just missed it.
Okay.
That's Portia's cousin.
That's my cousin.
For real? I just missed that one. I was supposed to do that, and I think it was CEO Din. He did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Okay.
So
He does
looking
them
forward to the
frequently,
next
though,
one.
so
Yeah,
keep your
I'm
eye
looking
out
forward
for
to the next one that they do.
Listen, you definitely came on the right show. Being as though we're starting off with a humble beginning right now. It's a small situation, but we're gonna, definitely blossom and continue to open doors up and so on and so forth. But one of the top R&B artists that I've met in the past 4 or 5 years, Tiff, right here, she introduced me to him, and I felt as though he was Bryson Tiller before there was a Bryson Tiller, and that was my man Paris J. I can't account for whatever he's doing right now.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Paris.
But, when he was under her realm, like I went to the Howard Theater and I'm used to the go-go bands packing it out. It was him and a bunch of R&B artists performing. He was the headline artist and he put on a hell of a show. But you definitely need to network right here.
Y'all can catch me on Instagram at Flint Moores. Catch me on, Twitter. Same thing, Flint Moores. Facebook, Flint Moores. Everything is Flint Moores.
Okay.
So fan page, and I have my regular
business page, my regular personal page, my personal page, I would be going on, but I be talking about any and everything. Don't I post?
Okay.
Like I be have everybody laughing just because. Like I'm a comedian on the low.
Hey, Simmons, Rick Simmons, you hear that?
Mr. Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Competition, Rick.
Mr. Rick. I'm a comedian on the low. Like I got doing like little skits and stuff, but I usually put it on usually words on Facebook. Usually words on Facebook. Like I be acting real stupid. But other than that, yeah. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, fan page, Flint Morse. Everything. FLINTMORSE.
That's what's up, man. Like I said before, man, we greatly appreciate you coming through. This is our first show of our new season, Three's Company. We based it off of the actual show, Three's Company.
Right.
So I'm Jack Tripper, that's Chrissy, that's Janet. And this is how we do, man. Like I said before, this is the first show of many. This was a trial and error. It's a raw show. It's reality raw. Granted, we can edit this, but the next show, I'm going to make sure that camera is going live, and we're going all the way rock out, man. So I appreciate everybody that came through. We had a lot of great guests this afternoon, man. It was a great show. Shout out to comedian Rick Simmons. Shout out to you, Flint Morse.
Thank you.
Shout out to my man Evan Allen, Southeast ANC Commissioner. And shout out to what's the first guy from Prestige Wheels? Byron.
Yes, Byron Mapp.
Byron Mapp. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. So we had a hell of a show for the first show, man. I got to get to my other duty, which is running this band outside. So I'm going to get to that. But like I said, we'd like to thank everybody that came out, all of our guests, everybody, man. It is what it is. And I'm going to close with this song right here. Ladies, plug your social media while I go to this song.
Portia_loving_me with 3 E's at the end, Instagram, and Portia Matthews on Facebook.
I'm Tiffany Renee. My IG is I am Tiffany Renee, and my Twitter is Tiffany Renee I am.
And like I said, I'm your host, and I'm one of the 3 of hosts, DJ Doctari. If you don't know what Doctari means, make sure you go Google it. Kenyan roots in the blood, you already know what time it is, man. I gotta get to my second job out there, leave Mike and Black Passion, man. Much love to Signature Styles Beauty and Barbershop, man. Shout out to my man Lorenzo Bowie. Shout out to the entire staff, the beauticians, the barbers, everybody, man. That's all I time. To the next time, man, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, we're gonna make sure we keep doing this, man. That's all I time. To the next time, y'all.